Hey y'all, it's Jen. I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to be showing you my perfume collection and kind of giving you a little more detailed reviews of each perfume. Just let me know in the comments box down below so that way I can do that video or add it to the request list. Anything that you see. So let's get started. One of my favorites, and the one that's probably one of the best quality ones, it's going to be the Coco Mademoiselle Chanel, and this size is 3.4 ounces. I think this is close to between 120, I could be totally wrong about that, 120 to $150, and I use very little of this, and I use it sparingly, but I'm going to start forcing myself to use it because over time, depending how it's exposed to the sunlight and everything, it can lose its potency and everything else like that. So I used to have, it's like the Coco, it's like the number 5, except it's a little bit more softer and more sweet, a little softer, more subtle version of the number 5, because the number 5 to me gives me a headache. It's just too musky. And this one, it's just a lot more softer, more powdery, sort of sweeter version of that. It's really nice. I do love it. I had another bottle of it and was using it, and my sister took it, so I have this one. And the next one that I love is the Guerlain Insolence. I can't believe this. Now I just realized that this one, I have the bronzer, and I'm not even thinking about that. Before I had the bronzer, I had the perfume. The original color of this was like a purpley pink, and I've been keeping this in the dark. I don't keep it in the sun, and look how it's fading. This, I've had this for a long time. So this is a good example of, you need to use your perfumes. Don't hoard them like me. I mean, use them, but don't, use your perfumes, because it does smell slightly different. It smells like it's missing a undertone or a note or something. Something is died out, and it still smells good, but something is definitely missing out of this. I don't know what it is, but it still smells good when I spray it. And I'm going to use the rest of this up. I'm actually going to put it out on my counter so I can use it, but it's missing something because it's definitely, I can tell something's missing. And I love that the one that I love that I don't have is the Burberry London. That's the one with the regular, that has the fabric wrapped around it, the women's version. That's lovely, and I just don't want to spend the money right now, but I found this one on sale, and this is the Burberry Brit, and this one is, with the thing that I don't tend to like about some of the Burberry products as far as perfumes is they're a little bit too masculine. A lot of musk, a lot of musky, cedary stuff that tends to dominate, and it could come off really strong and really strong, more masculine undertones than feminine. This is really nice. I get a lot of compliments on this. This is how many ounces? This is 1.7 ounces. This is nice. I won't be repurchasing this one, and I won't be repurchasing the Guerlain. The Chanel I'll be repurchasing, and I will try to get the Burberry London instead of this one. This one is just this is just a little bit too musky for me, but I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. It's okay. I think it's just a little bit too heavy on the musk for me. The next Burberry product is Touch for Women. I do not like this one. I've sprayed it on my skin. I've let it air, and it's giving me a headache. It's a little, I got other perfume on me, so it's a little bit more muskier than that one. Let me see. Yeah, ooh, it's just a very masculine smell to it. This one is more potent than the Brit over there, and I brought it on the whim because it was on sale, and I can probably see why it's on sale. It's got a nice wood top. The bottle is simple. It's okay. I don't really, it looks nice probably sitting on the counter. It's alright. And this one looks nice sitting on the counter. I'm a sucker for bottle packaging. This would look beautiful sitting on the counter as well as the Chanel. I have had tons of Gucci. I've had the Envy, I've had the original Perfume, and I had another one. I can't remember. I had another Gucci, and I consistently across the board love Gucci fragrances, and I do plan to get more. There's just so many right now. I don't know which one I want. This one is a little bit more. This is the Gucci Parfum 2. It's sweet, but it is a little bit, it's got a little spice to it and a little musk, but it's just the right amount to where it's not so masculine like the Burberry is. Really nice, highly recommended. The Envy is really nice. The Toilette is wonderful. All the Envies, the green one was beautifully smelling. That's great. I used to have Michael Kors, his original one. The Island one is gorgeous. Very strong, very I can't explain, oily. It smells very heavy in oils, but to me, and it lasts on the skin. It's loud, but it is so beautiful. But if you spray too much, you're going to give yourself a headache. It can just be a little overbearing, but I do like Michael Kors perfume. I have the other ones that aren't the high-end ones, and this is going to be the She. I got this from my boyfriend at the time, and I didn't use it for a long time. And it's actually quite nice. It's a floral. It's with a little bit, a hint of like a musky smell to it. But it's mainly floral. Good everyday scent, and it's cheap where you can spray it on yourself. It's at the price where you don't mind using it every day. When price points get expensive like this, you don't want to use it every day. It's light to where it's not overbearing, or it doesn't smell like a night perfume, or it doesn't smell like, oh, it's just overly florally, or it's something you wear at a wedding or a celebration, or mature. It's not, doesn't have a mature smell. And when I say mature, that's something that smells like Estee Lauder or Lancome's perfume. I smelled those, and those are a little bit more mature for my taste, and they don't smell good on my skin. They might smell wonderful in somebody else's, but I just think it tends to have a mature smell to it. I also like Paloma Picasso's perfume. My mom used to wear that all the time. It's gorgeous. Flower Bomb is another beautiful one. My mom has Flower Bomb, and that is very strong, but a very beautiful scent. Valentino's cherry one, iced cherry one, that one is very sweet and very strong, but it's very, if you like sweet smells, that one's for you. I've tried so many, and that I've had many of them, and I've used them, or you know, they've gotten misplaced, or I have tried them out so many times I do remember their smell. But this, anyway, the She is very affordable. Nice everyday smell if you want to kind of run out groceries and spray yourself. Doesn't last a long time, but you know, hey, whatever. It's okay. You know, I'm going to use it. The other one that I recently got was the Jessica McClintock. I was looking for something cheap and a large size, and I heard good things about this. If you have plants that are very blossoming fragrantly, like we have, it's not honeysuckle. It doesn't smell like honeysuckle. It's like we have a bush that has little flowers that pop up around the springtime or whatever, and the monarch butterflies love it. It has a very potent polleny sweet smell to it, floral smell to it. This is what this reminds me of. It smells like pollen and flowers, just straight, I want to even say nectar, not in the sweet sense, but just like if you're smelling a very fragrant flower, like those bushes, that the ones I'm talking about, it smells just like that. That's all it is. It smells like straight flower. I don't smell anything else but flower. This can come off very strong. Doesn't really last a long time on my skin. It is borderline almost mature smelling, but it's one of those things I could see you wearing, or an evening party, a little intimate get together, summertime, and you're out picnics and boating and things like that. An old school powdery smell. This one's for you. Straight, it smells like straight, like flowers, like smelling the pollen on a flower. This was very strong. So I'm still on the fence about it. I really don't. I like the packaging. I like the glass. I wish this was made of something a little nicer. It's made out of a cheap plastic. She does have a new one that I have a sample of that I don't care for, but people really do love this. This has been around for years and used to be really expensive. This was like 25 bucks. I did order Lady Gaga's Fame, and I'm hoping that smells good. I haven't tried any of it, so everybody's raving about it, and somebody said it smelled like Gucci, and I'm definitely interested if it smells like Gucci, because I universally love Gucci smell. Dolce & Gabbana also has some great fragrances too. I have other samples that I will be doing like a quickie videos on. Balenciaga's perfume, Balenciaga's Flora. It's a very beautiful, mature, but beautiful smelling. It would be for it definitely, if I could see somebody, sophisticated woman in their 30s and their 40s rocking the shit out of this, because it's just gorgeous. It would, a 13-year-old with that perfume on would seem strange, but a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, definitely 30s, 40s, it's definitely one of those things. Anybody can wear any perfume at any age, but that's what I would, the way it smells, I would associate this with a more established, mature woman. I'm just saying, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful smell too. So I'm just kind of ranting on about it, but that's my little humble perfume coming, and I hope I like that. If I don't like it, I'm not repurchasing it. You know how that goes. So that's my little humble perfume collection. There's so many that I've tried, and some that I love. I think there's another one, Lolita Leprinket or something like that. I'll have the name scribbled down below. That one, all of the fragrance in the apple shaped bottle are just gorgeous. They're sweet and floral. That's all of this, sweet and floral, and it's just gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. It's not obnoxiously sweet, but just the right amount. That is another one that's dear to me that I haven't found the right price for, or when I did find the right price, I didn't have the money to get the ones I wanted. I wanted to like get all three. They're just gorgeous smelling, and the bottles are gorgeous. And you think, seeing the bottles, that it's going to be like an apple smell, and it doesn't smell like that. It is just absolutely a beautiful fragrance, because I like sweet florally with a cedar undertone to it. I like fragrances like that. I do not like musky, cedary, and then the undertone is like floral and sweet. No, it's just too masculine for me. But yeah, that's my collection. If you want to see individual reviews on this up close and go into more details about what I think about the look and where I found it at and where it's a good deal to go to get them, all that good stuff, just leave a comment below and let me know that you want to see a particular fragrance, a more detailed review. Alright, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, subscribe if you like, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.